Hello, friends. Today's episode is with Vikhyat Challa. Vik is currently living in London after multiple different places, like Kuwait and the Philippines, where we attended the same elementary school. Going into this podcast, I hadn't spoken to Vik in ages, years probably. However, I wanted to reach out and see where a combination of spontaneity and temporal distance could take a conversation to. Today's episode with Vic was chill, full of positivity, and I enjoyed every minute of it. We discussed topics like culture shock, societal differences in the UK and the Philippines, substance use, finding the right people, and photography, to name a few. I highly encourage all of you to reach out to a friend who you haven't spoken to in years. Not only will you find gems in conversations, but you'll also realize how different other people's lives are from your own tight knit circle and your own little bubble. Anyways, without further ado, please enjoy. Peace and love. Yeah, okay, hold up. Okay, welcome, Vic. Can I call you Vic?
Thank you. Yeah. I prefer Vic.
Okay. Welcome, Vic, to a brave, adventurous, ordinary podcast, man. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm very excited to be here. We haven't talked in like I think a solid like 3.5 years, bro. You know what I mean? Like early 2020, 2021 is the last time we spoke, but we saw each other. That's something else. But yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Where have you been, recently? Because I know originally you were in the Philippines, and then you
Yeah,
moved to Kuwait, was it? And
yeah,
then in the end, you settled in the UK. So what was
yeah,
the whole like process like of that?
yeah. So it's like the same story usually. Like it's because my dad's job, he was stationed in Kuwait. So then we all moved to Kuwait. They were there for a couple years, and then my mom just didn't want to like keep moving, right? So like my sister was already in the UK, so she just like decided let's all just move to the UK and let my dad just keep moving around while we're like mainly in the UK, you know. So like I live in London with my family now, and my dad is always in and out because of his job. So yeah,
Oh shoot. Okay, okay.
yeah,
So how is life there, man? Because obviously, like in the Philippines, I've been to London actually, and a couple of my friends are there too, bro. What are the big
really.
like differences? Yeah. What are the big differences you see, fam?
To be fair, like it's really hard to tell because I was a completely different like time of my life when I was in the Philippines, you know? Like I was only in elementary, bro. And like now when I moved to the UK like 2.5 years ago, I was of age, you know what I mean? And I was able
Yeah.
to do things. And like it's completely different. But I'll be honest, I'm happy I did not grow up in the UK. Because like, I don't know, meeting people here and them like I don't know, just explaining how it is in the UK or like I found myself I would be like very unhappy here. I'm grateful that I grew up in the Philippines. It's very bright, it's sunny, you know what I mean? Good environment, like a lot of sports, but like yeah, I'm happy I grew up in the Philippines than here.
Shit, man. Are you talking about the weather, the school system, or just like
Yeah, pretty much
society in general?
everything, bro. Like society in general. Like I like the UK youth is something to like laugh at, man. The UK youth is really funny, bro. Like I don't know. The school systems here are not the best if you're not going private, you know. But and like I don't know, it just seems kind of lackluster. Like lack of a better term. I don't know. It just seems uninteresting to me, and like I don't think I would have like a rich experience here if I grew up here rather than the Philippines. You know what I mean? Like I felt
Do
like
you
I had
share
a
the
better
yeah?
experience in the Philippines than if I grew up here, you know?
I guess, bro. No, I completely get it. It's just something I can't like wrap my mind around is like UK is pretty developed and you
Yeah,
guys are like up there, with developed countries.
yeah.
Why is the youth crime such a big problem, man?
It's not youth crime. I don't know. It's just
Or
like
sorry, like youth. Yeah,
the
why's
youth
the youth
here.
such a big problem?
You just have to be here to experience it, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like I live in quite like a quite posh area as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like an economical thing. It's
Which area?
in Kingston, like Kingston upon
Okay.
Thames. Yeah, it's a borough in London. But it's quite like a good. It's like up there in like one of the poshest boroughs. But it's not like an economical thing. It's just like I don't. You just have to be here to experience it, bro. Maybe I just grew up just to hate the youth, which I like. I don't. I don't really see that though. I'll be real. But people in the UK are so. It's like the kids here are just something else, man. It's like the idolization of like this roadman aesthetic. I feel like, and people just like being involved in that world. I don't know. It's just I feel like it's completely different. And like I saw like I'm comparing that to me when I was a kid. Like I see like 11-year-olds vaping in the back of the bus. You
Shit,
know,
man.
he hasn't even hit puberty yet, and he's like vaping. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
you can only see that here.
Damn, bro. What did you mean by the idolization of what? Roadmen, you said?
Roadmen. Like I feel like everyone knows, everyone has this like idea of roadmen. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, just like the tracksuits and like it's the whole persona almost, and like a lot of people try and fit into it, and like it's very disingenuous.
Sorry. What's a roadman? Like
It's
like a construct.
no, there's no, you know what I'm talking about, bro. It's like it's I wouldn't say gangster of the UK, but it's pretty much
Mhm.
that type of aesthetic. You know what I mean? It's like the full track suits that they wear, you know, and it's like the people who sing like drill music here. You know what I mean? It's like it's those are the roadmen, you know, or
Oh,
yeah.
like trying to not like hippies, no, but like
No. It's like you search it up on Google, and that's like the first thing. You know what I
okay.
mean? Like that's like there's no way you haven't experienced this, bro. It's
No,
There's
bro.
no way. It's a culture
Just
shock to me.
dude, just from my personal experience, I have a couple of friends who vape, and
Yeah,
obviously, being a youth myself, like I've seen drugs, like in social events and stuff. Like I personally don't
yeah,
partake, but it's pretty normalized in high school. But dude, we don't have 11-year-olds getting
yeah.
on that shit.
That's sixth grade, bro, or like sixth, seventh grade, just vaping, man. And like I don't know, it's just this idolization of this type of lifestyle that so many people try and fit, no matter what their economical background is. You know what I mean? And like it's just really poor. Is what I'm trying to say. The youth here is poor, but like I'm not grouping everyone, you know what I mean? It's just like the majority of people that I witness, that I interact with, like the kids, like I have a job as well, you know what I mean? Like I work part
Hmm.
time, and like the kids that come are like horrible, you know? And like comparing to myself when I was like 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, like I don't know like why they ended up like that. You know what I mean? It's like basic manners, for example, like just cleaning up after yourself after you eat or something. You know what I mean? Or like these guys are just like shouting at customers, or like it's just like
Damn.
the whole thing. And I'm seeing that all the time at work, and like I don't know, it's more common than I'm making it to be. You know what I mean?
That dude, that's crazy. But obviously, like, obviously, I'd imagine those are more of the extremes. Have you
Yeah,
been able to like find your people, your kind of group in the UK? Because like I'm sure that
yeah,
like you wouldn't be able to acclimate to a place if you can't find the right people around you.
yeah. That's 100% true. You know what I mean? Like when I first moved here, it took a little bit of time, you know what I mean? Because I was always in private school my entire life, you know? And when I first moved to the UK, my parents suggested the idea, let's try out public school, you know? The UK school system is a good school system. And, you know, it's well up there. So like what's the point of going private, you know? So they put me in a public school. And coming from being private school my entire like 16 years of life before that and being in an all boys public school, it was a massive culture shock. And like I was kind of ostracized, I won't lie. Like I'm still friends with a couple, like I switched schools now, like because the education there was not the best. So I just went to like a better school. Um but so I didn't really find my people there. And it took like a good 9 months into my new school to actually make friends that I'm like still friends to this day, like to find my people, as you say. You know, it took a while, but I eventually did. Yeah.
What made you gravitate towards them, man? Just same values, or like you have a hobby that you're into now?
Not necessarily. Like they're quite different to me. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe because like they're all international as well. Like they're not from the UK, and but I have friends who are from the UK as well. You know what I mean? But like my two best friends here are Guy and Esther, and they're both international, and like they were like my first real friends here, and I appreciate them dearly. You know, and like we just have similar values. You know, like we all care about education compared to like all our other peers. You know,
Yeah.
and yeah, no, it's just that's pretty much it. And it's just hit it off really well, you know?
Yeah, dude. Dude, that
Yeah.
sounds tight, man. I really can't imagine uh going to a different country and being ostracized in some ways and having to make new
Yeah.
friends, and then you have this huge culture shock. I'm technically up for that next year because I am going to Australia like as an
Oh
international
shit,
student.
yeah.
But yeah, so man, I think I'll be able to relate more to you like on that,
Yeah.
man. But it sounds tough, dude. But
No, I'm
I'm
not
glad,
saying it.
yeah.
I'm not making it seem like it was that bad. Like it wasn't that bad as a thing, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like it took time to like find my people here and like because I used to like make friends quite easily, you know what I mean? And then like coming here, like coming in as a person with an American accent who does not sound like anyone else and like it was like I was sticking out like a sore thumb, you know? And like it took some time to find my people, but eventually you will, you know. I mean, eventually you get used to it. Eventually, you know, you figure out like the type of people you want to be friends with, the type of people you don't want to be friends with. You know what I mean? And like, yeah.
Yeah, bro. How do you develop an American accent, man? 'Cause yeah.
Do you like? I swear it's from the Philippines, bro. Like the
Man,
international school, man. I felt like, yeah.
have do you speak Hindi at all at home,
Uh,
like with the
nah,
family?
not with my parents. Like I could understand it, but like I can't pronounce any words or anything.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
ask you, isn't there a huge Indian community in the UK, and I'd imagine a lot of like immigrants would
yeah.
want to immigrate to the UK wanting better for the family, you know?
Yeah, there is a huge Indian like scene in or like brown scene in London, and like, but there's also kind of it's kind of because I don't feel like I'm too Indian for white people or other people, and I'm too white for Indian people, you know?
Oh my gosh, man. No, I
Yeah,
have so many friends with the same dilemma. I'm not sure if you remember Johnny.
yeah, I do,
Yeah, Johnny. We're just a lot of friends I have who study in the Philippines in an international school in general. They
yeah,
find because from a young age, right? They start learning English, and then
yeah,
they don't actually they don't continue learning their Korean as much. But then
yeah,
their English isn't able to catch up to like a native speaker whose English is like really good. So like by the end of
yeah,
their education, they haven't like truly learned Korean, and they're still catching up on their English. And then they find like culturally they're in this like gray zone of like, oh shit, I'm it's kind of ambiguous, I'm too
yeah,
I'm you know, as you said, right? They're kind of stuck in the middle, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But like I did find, I'm still, I'm friends with a lot of Indians, and like we do cover a lot of ground. Like I don't make my friends based on like, you know,
Ethnicity.
ethnicity. You know what I mean? But I have many friends who have like a lot in common, but like it's just different though. You know what I mean? Because I was not fully Hindu growing up. Like my mom is Hindu, and she kind of forced me to, but I kind of dropped it when growing up, and I didn't fully believe in it. And like growing up, not speaking Hindi and only understanding it, like is like a big cultural like difference between a lot of like of my peers and me, you know. But yeah,
Dang, dude. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, Indian specifically, who who aren't necessarily like Hindu anymore, and uh, I don't know if like religion is a barrier there. Is it still very much like popular in India, or is like religion there kind of you know dying down, or is it just more of an individual thing for you, man?
I think it's mainly an individual thing. I think like Hinduism is still like super big in India, you know what I mean? And like a lot of people are still like very strict, but like Hinduism in general is not like that strict of a religion, if I'm being honest. Like it's very easy to be a Hindu and you could still live like a very open life. And
Why do you
like
say that?
because there's basically like not restrictions, there's a lot of restriction when it comes to like Islam and Christianity, you know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
people say it's kind of hard to like be in it. But in Hinduism, for example, there's barely any restrictions, you know what I mean? It's just like I'm paraphrasing right now, by the way, because I'm not the best Hindu myself. It's like just don't eat beef. You eat like fully vegetarian on Monday and Tuesday. And like there's a lot of festivals that you do when you pray, and that's pretty much to being a pretty okay Hindu if you just follow those rules. There's probably a lot more, by the way. There's a lot more. My mom gets mad at me a lot, but that's like me. That's me paraphrasing. You know what I mean? Just like making it good.
Wait. So you're Hindu, Vic, or you kind
Yeah,
of
like
like
my
okay.
family's Hindu, and like I still participate because it's like for my mother. But I'd say I'm more agnostic than anything.
Oh, okay. Why
Yeah,
agnostic and not atheist? Cause there is a difference.
yeah,
Agnostic for the viewers, like I don't know. You basically believe in God, like some sort of God, and being an atheist is you kind of believe in science or just the universe is how the universe is works. So what made the distinction for you, fam?
like there is a lot of things that we don't have answers to. Do you know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
people, people say like we don't have enough information yet. People say that it's up to God, you know what I mean? And like there's just like so many question marks left to be unanswered in this world, you know what I mean? And like I don't think I'm gonna figure that out in my lifetime, and I don't think I'm smart enough to figure it out in that lifetime. Like all these unanswered questions. So I feel like the best bet is that there is some higher power. Because like I still do believe in a lot of like religious notions. Like I do believe in karma. I do believe in like doing good and like getting things in return because of that. Like I do believe in karma, and like I do somewhat believe in a god. Like I do pray on occasion, and I kind of believe in destiny, but I don't conform to like a particular religion. That like kind of aligns with my beliefs. But like I do believe in a god, but I just don't believe in this particular religion. Yeah.
Mm. I see, bro. Dude, I find karma to be super duper duper cool, cause
Yeah.
I feel like as you said, sometimes I actually envy agnostic people because I myself am a Christian, but
Yeah.
sometimes, bro, I envy agnostic people because you can kind of like get away with believing in the supernatural and that the
Yeah.
universe has its own workings without being trapped in religion, which is kind of like counterintuitive if you think about it, man.
It is a little bit. It is a little bit. I get what you mean, but like I just don't like religion doesn't like most religions like I've tried like I did my research about the Bible like Islam specifically 'cause I grew up in Kuwait like my most
Oh,
transformative
okay.
years were in Kuwait, you know what I mean? So and like I did try and like decide if that's what's right for me, but I just don't feel like conforming to like a certain religion is what's best for me. And but I still do believe in a God, you know. I still do believe might be a higher power. Still a big question mark, you know. It's still like there might not be. Like I'm not opposed to the idea that there might not be, you know. But I'd rather be optimistic and believe there might be a higher power, and you know, because I still like believe in karma and everything. So like it is kind of a cop out. I see what you're coming from, but I just like to believe there might be something and like live my life accordingly.
Dude, that's completely fair. I didn't mean it as a cop out. I meant that sometimes I do envy like the fact that
Yeah,
because I find Christianity really it really is restrictive sometimes, and then there are a lot of things in the Bible that, for example, don't coincide with our cultural values today. And like, there are a lot of claims that the Bible was like misogynist or things like that, bro.
yeah,
And or just the whole like just the whole clashing with science, God made
yeah,
the world in 7 days versus billions of history, that type of thing, man. So what I'm
yeah,
saying is sometimes I envy just being able to take what clicks and then keep it in your mind, without
yeah,
having to conform to religion. But I guess it's kind of hard for me, man. you know
yeah. It is. Yeah, that is fair because you are Christian. You were grown up Christian. Brett is a Christian school. You know, like
yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanted to ask you though, bro. What happened in Kuwait to make that time the most transformative years of your life, man?
um, I think one big part of it was my age. You know, like I went in there start of high school, like after sixth grade, seventh grade. So I was there in sixth grade all the way to like my freshman sophomore year, so all the way till 10th grade, you know? And like that was when I hit puberty. That's when I've met like I think I've got the most like self-awareness ever, you know? Like I feel like in elementary I was really unaware of like even what I am, who I am, how I'm acting, you know? And like during this getting into middle school, into high school, I felt like I got that sense of consciousness, you know? I did hit puberty and like meeting my friends there who are like my best friends to this day, you know? And like I feel like those are the main reasons, yeah.
Word, bro. I really remember nothing from the early years. All I
Yeah.
remember with you was one time we got into a fist fight and then
In
and then
second
this
grade, bro. In second grade, bro.
yes, bro.
Yeah.
That was the first time I met your mom. Bro, I wasn't even like abashed. I just kind of like stared your mom in the eyes and yeah, yeah, bro. Your son and I just got in a fist fight, bro.
But I miss Brett though. I like Brett was by far like the best school I've been in.
Really?
Like I
Even
loved
if
Brent.
yeah.
Like not like excluding like the people I've met, you know what I mean? Just like the building and the environment itself, Brent was the best by far. By
Really?
far.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a pretty nice international school, but bro, you look around at the rest of the Philippines. I'm sure Kuwait would be probably a better, or even London would be like a more developed place, better place to live in
Yeah.
the Philippines if like all things else were equal, man. Uh do you see like a lot of like poverty and inequality in London? 'Cause I know last time I went, bro, it was pretty bad there.
A little bit, yeah, like Kingston especially. So like there's a town center in like the middle of Kingston, right? And like that's where everybody goes. And like every single day you see a new homeless person just begging on the street, you know? And like it is a significant issue, I'm not gonna lie. And like I don't know, the government should do some stuff about it. Like it should not be that big of an issue if I'm being honest, like of how common it is. And like
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't think there's
Dang,
much
man.
that I could do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think that gets perpetuated by what you said about like the drug culture and like how freaking 11-year-olds are already on the train, man?
Yeah, like I feel like it all is all encompassing if I'm being honest. Like education for like is not idolized in the youth, you know? Like I don't like many of my peers who were with me last year, you know what I mean? Like don't want to go to uni. They just want to finish this year and just start working. Or people even before. So like I do my A levels right now, right? And
Yeah,
GCSEs
yeah,
was the
yeah.
year before that. And like so many people after GCSEs are like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop out of school and start working," you know? And like maybe it's because of their economical background, but I feel like there's also like lack of ambition there. Like it is so romanticized to like not care about school, to to smoke, to vape, to drink in the UK, and like or to trap, quote unquote. And so many people in the UK fall under this mindset, and like it is very sad to see. And you can see it instantly just by the way people talk here, or like you'll know the type of person you are, like they are bluntly. Like there's probably definitely more to the character, you know what I mean? But like you can see it from the straight from like the first time you see them, like what type of person they are, or like I don't know what type of things they're into, and like if they don't care about school or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get the fact that like school's not held to such a high standard. But like for
Yeah,
example, India, I'm pretty sure education is like important in India, but like
yeah, that is true.
yeah, right?
That
I
is
feel like
true. Yeah,
it really is multifactorial there, bro. But
yeah. There's
and
definitely like
bro,
so many factors here.
at the same time, I've met some lovely people. I went to the UK in 2018, bro.
Yeah,
First time we were there, our Uber driver, bro, he was the coolest guy ever, man.
yeah,
He was a part-time golfer, bro. He was a part-time golfer, and then he drove us around London, bro. He was Asian too, and he has the most British accent ever, bro. I think he
yeah.
grew up there, and
That's
him and
sick,
his
man.
wife also had like a small restaurant. They invited us, and I feel like that type of hospitality and like just forward culture part of the UK is really nice, man. Like when
Yeah,
I
no,
was
like
there.
it might seem like that I'm hating on the UK. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I
No,
actually
yeah,
do
for
love
sure.
I do love living here, you know? And like I'm grateful that I came here at the age that I'm at because I'm also very open. Like I am 18, you know what I mean? I'm very open to so many new experiences that I could experience here, you know? And like I'm forever
Yes.
grateful for living here. But like, yeah,
It's the time of your life, bro. It's
genuinely,
when
yeah.
it's when you learn, like your values. It's when you learn what you can do, what you cannot do. It's when you try new things,
Yeah,
right? So definitely, bro. And I'm actually trying to break out of that. I've been pretty like disciplined in the sense that I don't go out that
yeah,
much, I live like a monk. But like, I am trying to break out of that a little and to be more open-minded and things, bro.
yeah. I
Like
like
being a balanced person.
like on the contrary, like when I first moved here, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I went out, you know? Like growing up in Kuwait. Like that's what I'm saying, like surround yourself with the right people. Because like the first
Yeah.
couple years when I moved here, I did not surround myself with the right people. And I did make really, really bad decisions, I'm not gonna lie. And like that's something that I'm not proud of, you know? Like I did I did do quite a bit of drugs, you know what I mean? I did drink a lot.
Yeah.
And like it was just because it was very available to me. And like growing up in Kuwait where nothing at all is available,
Yeah, you're
like I just
deprived.
yeah, I was deprived and I tried it and I kept doing it for like a good amount of time. Like I only quit like April of last year.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
this
yeah,
year.
bro.
April of this year. So like 5 months ago. You know? So like growing like surrounding yourself with the right people is so important because so many things are so normalized here. Like the drug use, the drinking, like it is so normalized and it's so easy to get your hands on it. It's obscene. It's actually just crazy.
Seriously, bro. Like, even if I go to house parties, dude, most of my close friends drink.
Yeah,
A lot of them use substance, and I've obviously been pressured at times, and yeah, bro,
yeah,
I drink. I have tried substance as well, and I mean, I'm not like proud of it. It's just the fact that right now I know like what is good for me and what is not, and at least I have those experiences under the bag, and I'm
yeah,
sure you'd agree too. Like if you didn't like go through that phase in your life, bro, I don't think you'd
yeah,
be, here, right? You wouldn't
yeah,
have this
100%.
mindset and perspective, right?
Yeah, no, I'm forever grateful for the dumb shit I've done in my life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I'll be done. Like every
exactly.
dumb shit I've done in my life, I'm forever grateful because it is a lesson. It is a lesson at the end of the day. You know, and every experience, like life is like the point of life is to experience. That's good and the bad. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah.
for a reason, man. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Do you have any like recommendations for things like what where do you get your ideas from, bro? Like outside of your experiences, do you get these ideas from books, from convos with people, bro, from social media, man? Like what's your outlet to get inspired and to grow as a person, man?
By far, I feel like it's conversations. You know, conversations with other people. Like my like guiltiest pleasure is going in the tube and talking to a stranger. These like
The
conversations where say again, no?
Sorry, the tube, like
It's
subway.
like the subway. Yeah, it's called the tube
Okay,
here.
okay, got you,
It's
bro.
called it's called the tube here. And having a random conversation with a person sitting next to me. Like you guys have nothing, you guys have never met in your life, you have no expectations of each other, yet you can still have a meaningful conversation. And like human connection is by far the most like pure, beautiful thing that I've ever like privileged to experience. And like talking to my friends, talking to my peers, sharing experiences, sharing like asking them about what they've been through, telling them what I've been through, you know, and like just the share of I guess knowledge with other people is I feel like that's like the biggest outlet or like that's the biggest like formation of my own beliefs, you know. It's just conversations with thousands like so many people, you know. Yeah,
Word, bro. Actually, that I think that's I feel like it's so liberating when you get to have conversations with people, but the entire mantra of or the entire point of substance use is to numb things out, because I feel like our generation, bro, and society right now is it's tough to have conversations with people and to open up, bro. Like mental health
yeah,
is a huge hurdle nowadays, bro. Like I'm sure
yeah,
you've struggled with it. I've struggled with it, bro. And
yeah,
yeah, it can be tough, man. But it's really inspiring to be able to friggin' talk their random straight, bro.
yeah.
Bro, I should do that. Should
Dead
do that
ass,
more.
bro. Dead ass. Like just I thing is like I feel like I started talking to random people or I started by complimenting random people. I still remember like when I was in central London and someone complimented like
Oh
the fit I was
wow.
wearing, you know? And
Yeah,
I still
you
remember that
feel
compliment
good.
to this day, you know what I mean? And like if someone's so fucking like someone I don't even know could make me feel that good, what if I could do that with so many other people, you know? Like I started complimenting people about their fits, you know what I mean? And just start a conversation from there, you know? And like you'd be surprised about how many people are willing to talk to you, you know? You'd
Yeah,
be
dude.
so surprised.
I never I never thought of compliments to mean that much. And
Yeah.
then I started getting into things like lifting, for example, and then the guy at the
Yeah.
gym's, "Oh, bro, got kind of big." And then I'm like, I'm gassed for the workout, man. I'm happy, you
Exactly.
know?
Yeah.
Things that don't really matter to you, bro, 2 words, 3 words, really mean a lot, bro.
Yeah, my
Damn,
point
bro.
exactly, man. My point exactly. And like it does not take effort to be nice to other people or to compliment other people, you know what I mean? And like what's the word for it, man? Fuck. Like they could gain so much more than you lose. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
it's just three simple words can make someone's day so much better, and it's not even that much effort.
Yeah, dude. Do,
So
do,
yeah,
do you feel that cold approaching someone, or not even cold approaching, just talking to people in general right now is like getting a bit more difficult? Because like, dude, for me, especially like at public settings like the gym, everyone's on their headphones, bro. The
yeah.
phone scrolling gets kind of difficult, man, you know?
I mean, yeah, it is difficult. You know what I mean? And like, but I just feel like you have to look at like the situation you're in, and if there's an opportunity that's available, just jump at it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm not seriously like cold approaching anybody. Like, it's either that like we've made eye contact, you know what I mean, or like or something, some like body language, pretty much that means like they're kind of
Yeah.
open to talk, right? And like kind of lean into that. You know, if someone's like headphones in, locked into a fucking book, like I'm not gonna disturb them. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like
You
that's
know
just messed
that
up.
you know that nod like guys give each other like the
Exactly.
signal.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes, bro, that's really all you need, man.
It's more, yeah, it's
Um
more or less looking at the body language. There's an opportunity that's there. Just like don't be scared to jump at that because there's so many opportunities. You know what I mean? Like people just are too scared to jump at these opportunities.
what's
You
what's
know,
the what's the most interesting conversation you've had with someone, man? Like what's a
it was
conversation or you remember with someone, man? Like
it
in
was
the
it was
tube.
it was this Uber driver as well, bro. It was this fucking
Oh,
Uber driver.
dude,
Yeah,
dude, Uber
and
drivers are goaded, man.
they always just talk and talk. And like, well, I love it personally, and like he was just telling me, like, asking me about my age, you know what I mean? Because I was just on my way to buy a computer, and he was just like, what are you doing? Like, how'd you buy this computer or whatever? And he's telling me about his son, about his family, about his like whole life. He lived in Germany and he moved here like 20 years ago for his family. And I'm like, that is sick, bro, And he's telling me about like his son in uni. And like, I'm telling him what I'm gonna do in uni, And like, it was just like very beautiful to see, man. I'm not gonna lie. And like, it was just a very
Dang.
wholesome conversation. Yeah,
Dude, that's the word I was gonna use, man. Wholesome.
yeah, yeah. It's a wholesome ass conversation, man.
Dang. So he
Yeah.
was German and he
No,
was
he
like
was
a
he
immigrant.
was he was brown. He was like I think Pakistani or Indian, and like he
Okay.
moved to Germany, lived there for like after he was old. He was like 60. After he was like 17, 18, he was in Germany for like 20 years. Then he moved to the UK, and then he started working here and living here. So yeah,
Oh wow. Okay. Dang,
yeah.
man.
Only five
Yeah, I
star
want to
review
try
I ever
this.
gave, bro. Only 5 star review I ever gave,
Dang,
bro.
man, you are tough, bro.
No, I just
Actually,
don't
to be
review. No,
fair,
I just don't review it. No, no, I just don't review. Yeah.
actually, me too, bro. Same, man. No, dude, you mentioned the computers and stuff. I remember back then, dude. The small moments we did interact, bro. It was all through gaming, man.
Yeah,
Still
true. Like
game?
after I left, occasionally, yeah, occasionally. Like it's not like my biggest thing anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because I kind of lost almost love for it. Because I also just got so busy with other things. Like I do go to school. You know, I do go to the gym. I do work.
Yeah,
I do
you
study.
work now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's only once a week now. Like summer, I was working a lot, but now like during school, I only work like once a day, like one day a week,
What
and
what what
like,
work
but
have you
it's
started, bro?
if you're at the UK, you know what I'm talking about. It's Greg's. It's like a bakery. Yeah. Only people in the UK know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend who might listen to this podcast. My
Yeah.
friend Ryan, he's Filipino and Sudanese, and he's going to the UK as well.
That's sick, bro.
Sorry, he's a UK citizen. Sorry, and
Oh, okay.
he told me he just got a part-time job at this like really nice restaurant in the UK, and he had to, dude, he told me he had to make like at least 100 applications
Yeah,
and
no,
then
hundred
just like,
percent,
yes,
100%. Yeah. it's hard to
It's
get a
that
job, bro.
tough?
Like, it's that tough, especially if it's like a part-time job. Like, I had to apply to like 300 places before I got three replies for an interview. Like, to be fair, it's really easy applications. You know what I mean? It's not like that intensive of the CV, or you don't have to do these many questions. You know what I mean? It's just put your CV, apply, and they'll reply back to you. But like, it takes a long time, bro. It takes a long time.
Dang,
Yeah.
so in the end you got a job like a bakery?
It's like a fast food bakery. That's the easiest way to put maybe like it's like Starbucks, but more on the bakery side than the coffee side.
Oh,
And
okay,
it's way
dude.
cheaper, yeah.
Have you been able to earn like a decent wage from it, like at all?
It's
Cause
just
you
legit
still are a
it's
student.
yeah. Yeah, it's just for like my parents do want to give me an allowance, but I just don't like my parents controlling my finances. Because I do buy like expensive clothes, you know what I mean? I do buy expensive shoes, and I do eat out a lot. And like if that's on my mom's money or my dad's money, there I know they'll go insane. So like it just
Yeah,
saves the trouble for all of us. So I work and get my own money and buy my own shit. You know? Yeah.
fair, bro, fair. That's also dude, that's also the mentality I have, bro. But I haven't been able to find a job yet. Right now I'm
Yeah.
interning, actually, just working for
Yeah.
experience. But like, dude, it must be it must be a really nice gig being able to like pay for your own things and like buy what you want
Yeah.
with your own money. I feel like the first time I'm gonna be able to do that, it's gonna be a milestone for sure, bro. Like in your teen
Yeah.
years, your adolescence, bro.
It's nothing that serious. I mean, a lot of people like my age work in the UK, you know? And like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like it also builds a lot of character, you know?
Yeah.
Like working while you're studying and like yeah.
Dang,
It's,
bro, I'm excited,
I love
man.
my job. Yeah, I love my job.
Dude, I'll take anything, man. Like freaking yeah, bro. Scrubbing the
Apply
floor,
to
the
McDonald's.
dishes,
Hey,
bro.
apply to McDonald's, bro. They're hiring.
Yeah, bro. I'll be I'll be the person putting the salt on the French fries, bro.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Loki,
Fair enough, man.
they probably have like AI doing that, man. Like, for all of their fries, bro. You know.
It's wild,
Dang.
bro.
Yeah, man. No, but
Uh,
dude, respect on the hustle, man. Respect on the hustle.
yeah.
When are you starting uni, brother?
Uh, I have another year of school left, so after
Oh,
this year of
okay.
school, yeah, no, cause so after Kuwait, right? I left in the middle of the year. So like in 10th grade, I left midway. So I did my midterms and everything. And then I moved to the UK, but it took like I was delayed like 2 or 3 months. So I missed like 3 months of school. And since it was a different school system, they made me repeat 10th grade, like the year after, like September afterwards. So they made me repeat 10th grade. And then I did my 11th grade last year, and now I'm in my 12th grade. So I'm a year behind.
Oh, dang,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a year doesn't make that much of a difference, bro. But like,
Yeah, like I
you
already came
know,
to terms with it, you know what I mean? Like when I first got held back one year, like I was pissed off, you know what I
you
mean?
were
But like
pissed, bro.
I was pissed, like I was 1 year, then like I'm 1 year before all my like batchmates, you know? And like I was fucking pissed off, but like 1 year is 1 year, you know what I mean? I came to terms with it, and like it's okay. It's okay
I
now.
feel like 1
Yeah.
year in your professional or whatever life, dude,
Yeah.
like it flies by. That's what I heard,
Yeah, it
man.
does not
Just
really
flies by.
matter. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You are you staying in the UK or are you looking
Yeah, I'm gonna do
abroad
uni
for?
here. Like I'm gonna do uni here because I feel like that's just the easiest way to do it, you know. And like I think my parents are gonna stay here as well, so it's just easier, you know. And finish uni here, but then after uni, like I'll see where the wind takes me. You know, I will apply abroad. I'm sure of it. But yeah, so far the next 5-ish years are gonna be the UK.
Yeah, bro, you're pretty culturally diverse, you know, in my opinion,
Yeah,
bro. You lived in the Philippines, you are Indian, you lived in Kuwait, and then now you're in London, dude.
yeah.
That's a lot of
I lived in
places,
like
man.
four more countries before the Philippines too, you know. But I
Really?
was yeah, I
Like
was
as a
young though,
baby?
yeah. As a baby though, yeah. Like all the way to like because I remember I left in third grade, if you don't
Yeah.
remember. Like I left the Philippines in third grade to go to Dubai for a year, and then came back to the Philippines for fourth and fifth grade. And then
Whoa.
yeah, do you not remember that, bro?
No, bro. I,
I
I
was
I
not
thought you
here
meant
in
you
third
left for
grade.
good, and then I was like, huh?
Yeah, no, I was in the Philippines for first and second grade, right? Left to
Hmm.
go to Dubai in third grade, then came back for fourth and fifth.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I
man.
don't think you
Dang,
remember
dude.
that, but then I was in Australia in my first grade and India. So, and I was also fucking in Nigeria and South Africa when I was like 1 to 4. So,
Dude, that's crazy. Is your dad like the ambassador of of
nah,
of, of
he's just
somewhere,
an
bro?
engineer. He just loves moving around. He's just an engineer.
Dang, you can
Yeah,
do that while you're an engineer, man.
he's
Should
an
have
oil
picked
and gas
engineering,
engineer. To
bro.
be fair, yeah,
Oh, okay. What does a gas engineer do?
I'm 100% sure, but just everywhere where the oil's at is where my dad's at. So like
Dang, dude.
in the
Say
Middle
less.
East, he was in South Africa. He was in the Philippines for a little bit, but then he moved out, and then he went to Dubai, and then yeah, anywhere where oil's at, my dad's at, bro.
Say less, bro. Say
Yeah,
less, man. Dang. Okay, dude. It's always interesting for me learning about different professions, bro, 'cause I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, what are you
It's
going
so
to
diverse,
into
bro.
uni?
I'm doing physiotherapy, bro. It's always been my passion, exercising and fitness. And you know,
Yeah.
I wanna translate that into my professional life, bro, you know. But yeah.
Yeah. That's sick, bro. That's sick.
Yeah, dude. You're going into computer science and
Either computer
dang.
science or engineering. Yeah.
Dude, I mean I hate the stereotype, but dude, so
Yeah.
many
No, I
Indians
mean,
are
yeah. I gotta do what I gotta do, bro. You know what I mean?
was
Yeah.
was it the chosen path for you or
Yeah,
like
I was
you have
either a
a yeah.
doctor, an engineer, computer scientist, or like a dentist, bro. That's like the four things I could do, you know?
No, bro. Dude, I remember what little I remember of our childhood experiences. I always remembered you joining the call and then your mom getting mad at you or you joining the call and
Yeah,
then and then you told us, "Sorry guys, I can't play for too
yeah.
long, man." Like mom's
My
mad
mom's
at
just
me.
like that, yeah. Every single
Is
time,
she
man.
is she really strict or is
Dude,
she
not
more
even, I'll be
progressive?
honest. Like, I feel like it was just because I was a child, you know what I mean? Like, she's hella chill now, you know, ever since I am an adult, you know? And like, apart from that, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, for real. I feel like the Asian parent stereotype is like slowly going down. Like I kind of realized
Yeah.
that as I grew older, like, oh, actually my parents are pretty chill, dude. You know, like they're
Yeah.
not like tiger moms, tiger dads, dude, you know.
Yeah. Some of them are crazy though. Like some
Great.
of them
I
are
can
crazy.
imagine.
Yeah. I'm thankful I'm not in that. I'm so
Yeah, me too,
thankful.
bro.
Yeah.
How are you close with your parents now? Like, do you are you able
Uh
to find time to just hang out and just spend time with
I don't
them?
know. It's a weird question because like my dad's always in and out, so I'm not like the closest to my dad. And like me and my mom are just both super busy and like rarely at the house. And like my sister lives here too, and she's really busy. So like
Yeah,
we never, as a family, I feel like we never really hang out, you know, unless it's for like a festival, like an Indian like festival or anything. But apart from that, we don't really hang out. But I'd say we're all really close, you know.
dude,
Yeah,
that's fair. My
yeah,
family doesn't ever hang out actually. We're also all like super busy, and I only have dinner with my brother because he's still in school, man. But
oh yeah,
that's pretty much all we have, dude. But like
yeah,
I think it just goes to show, bro, like you know, you don't necessarily need to see someone every day to be close to them, bro, honestly.
yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. Yeah,
Hmm. No, man, let me look at my list, bro. I had a couple questions I wanted to ask you, but like
yeah. Go ahead, man.
uh you have any hobbies you want to talk about on this short episode, bro? 'Cause, you know, just to
Yeah.
get to know you better, bro.
Right
What are
now
your
I feel like
hobbies?
I was into photography for a little bit, and I do have a couple of cameras. It's just I just don't have time for it anymore, you know, like because I have a digital and I also have a DSLR, like a big DSLR camera, and like I actually just love taking pictures, and I was gonna get like I was in a course to get better at photo editing and everything. It's just when summer hit, I just worked 24/7 and studied for my like I worked, studied, and partied all of summer, you know, and like I just
Yeah,
didn't have time to take pictures, and I'm gonna get back into it though, like 100%, like this year, like especially in September. I'm trying to drop all my bad habits, like I'm quitting smoking, like I'm quitting
yeah.
cigarettes, which I was a heavy smoker for like the last like 9 months,
Shit, bro.
like
Yeah.
I'm cold turkey now, like I don't smoke anymore, and I'm not doing drugs anymore, and I'm consistent with the gym, gotta study, and I'm a party like very, very occasionally,
Good
like
for
once a
you,
month or
fam.
once every 2 months, because like it's my final year of school, final year before uni, and I wanna set myself off strong.
Yeah, bro, you want to set the tone, you know.
Exactly. I wanna come off strong and like carry that fucking energy into like, into like my real professional life, and like
Dude,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Apart from that, I just go to the gym, photography and gym. That's all I do.
Bro, I always wanted to get into photography. I tried the iPhone
Yeah,
photography. Um,
yeah,
didn't really get nowhere, bro.
that's fair.
A lot of my friends bought like expensive cameras, and then sometimes at like parties, or like for example when we went to the beach, like we also bring I think they're called like Polaroid cameras.
Digitals, digital cameras or Polaroid
Yeah, yeah,
cameras?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Digital
digital. Yeah.
cameras. What's the difference, bro, between DLSR
So
and
like
digital camera?
DSLR is like digital. It's kind of. I can show you. I can show you.
All right, bro, take your time.
Yeah. So like a DSLR actually has the lens. You know what I mean? Like all cameras have a lens, but the way it actually takes a picture, it's kind of like analog. Like you see, there's a mirror inside the thing, and then like that's how you technically like take the picture. And, like with digitals, it's all virtual pretty much, and like yeah, that's like the easiest way to explain it.
Oh shoot, so it has like a
Yeah.
I like a I so it doesn't have a lens. Huh.
Digital, it does have the lens. I mean, so it can zoom in and out and everything, but like it does not have like the mirror inside the camera. Like digital
Oh,
cameras don't
okay.
have that. DSLRs do. You know? Yeah.
So I guess a DSLR would be more high end, no? Like
Yeah, exactly.
starting
Like
out.
this one is like 800, and like my
Yeah.
digital is like only 100. So yeah,
Dang. No, yeah, I heard it was pretty expensive, like buying like a good first camera, but
yeah.
you know,
I was lucky. Like my dad had
yeah.
like a pretty good old one, so like that's I just took his one. So yeah.
Dang, man. I think my mom has a few old ones, but they're all like hella retro and like super small, so I have no
Like
clue how
that
to use them, man.
there's a vibe to that though. Do you know what I mean? Like those
Oh yeah,
slow
yeah,
digital
yeah.
cameras, like it adds to the feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
There was
rocking
a
a
yeah.
digital for so long. For like months, I was just using a digital before I got this one. So yeah,
I saw a video on like a reel or something, and then they took like a super expensive ass camera versus just like a old like vintage whatever
yeah,
camera. Like you might be familiar with the terminology, and then like dude, the old one looked so cyberpunk, man. Looks so
yeah.
cyberpunk.
It's just the way it takes the picture. You know what I mean? The filters, not the filters, but like the lens on it and everything. Like it just really affects the picture pretty much. You know what I mean? But like good photography is not it's not about the equipment you use. It's about the vision you have in your head. You could take a really good picture with a shitty ass camera, but you can't take a really good like not all pictures with a really good camera will be good. That's what I'm trying to say. It's about the vision, not about your equipment. Yeah.
What are some good cues for a good picture, bro? Because I've only learned like the rule of thirds, like
Yeah.
just make
Like
your
all of
main
that,
target.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the analytical things, I have no clue, bro. Like I know you have to like, I have no fucking clue. Like I know how the camera works, you know what I mean? Like shutter speed, aperture, and ISO, ISO. Like I know
Yes.
how these three things work. You know, it's just like change how much light gets in, how blurry the subject, like behind the subject is, all of that things. But I can't really tell you what makes a good picture a good picture. You know, it's just if it looks good on the camera, I feel like that is a good picture. You know, because there's a lot of it's really subjective. You know, it really is
Yeah, yeah,
subjective.
yeah. I
Because a
I
lot of
I
people
feel
like
like yeah.
portraits and stuff, and I don't like
Mm-hmm.
portraits at all. You know, I don't like portraits of faces or anything. I'm a big like nature type of guy, and I love pictures of nature. You know, and yeah,
You take like candid pictures at all of like
yeah, I do
just
take a lot of
people
candid
walking.
pictures. Yeah, it's like whenever we're out and about, you know what I mean, like, or I'm at a party, I was like, let me just take a picture real quick and like just see everyone in motion, not paying attention to a camera is just super nice. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I feel you. I feel like that just really captures the essence of like the whole like
yeah,
picture, man. It kind of
yeah,
looks weird, like if you all of your subjects are like facing the camera, like posing, smiling,
yeah,
like putting on their best face, man.
yeah, exactly, bro.
People are
Yeah.
mewing, man. Shit, dude. And
Yeah,
yeah, versus you just kind of take a picture like off the fly, dude. It's
yeah.
much sicker,
I
man.
just I love pictures in general though. Do you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
love capturing moments and like
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I did more this summer, you know, and like really explore that side of, my imagination. So I don't think I'm the most imaginative person, but like when it comes to like taking pictures, I feel like some of them came out really nicely and I really like the look of them, and I just wish I explored that a little more. But definitely this year, like starting September, I'm doing a lot of things to like improve my life, and I think exploring more of my hobbies is one of them. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude. Dude, share some of your pictures with me, man.
yeah.
After
I've
this
like on
after
my
this
on my
episode.
Instagram, yeah, on my Instagram, like in my bio, there's my archive account with all my
Okay.
other pictures. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll link you on this on this reel I'll post
yeah. I
after this
appreciate that, man.
episode, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
man. Cause honestly, like the whole reason we did this podcast was just to get to know people more, and dude,
yeah,
I feel like this whole conversation's so refreshing. I rarely get to
yeah.
talk deeply, bro, with with people who I've wanted to know, get to know a long time, but like am not super close to. So this
Yeah.
was a real treat, bro, honestly.
Me too, brother. You know what I mean? Like I still love everyone from the Philippines, you know what I mean? The Philippines is such a massive part of my life, and I legit loved every second that I was there, and I do want to visit there, but it's just such a long process and like it's just not it doesn't seem feasible currently, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's just not like that part of like that chapter of your life.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm so grateful for the people I met there, you know what I mean? Because like they all made my childhood a lovely ass childhood, Like I still remember like do you remember the Leggett brothers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
I
Joseph
do.
and William.
I
I
do.
remember playing football with them, you know what I mean? I remember like in our province or like at my house, we had so much fun. I remember playing football every single time in the field. I remember the games that we used to play with like emeralds, azure, and gold.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I mean? Like the
houses.
the houses, man. I still remember every sport we did, you know what I mean? Azure on top, by the way. Azure on top to this
Dang,
day.
bro.
To
To
this
this
day,
day,
Azure
man.
on
To this
top,
day,
bro.
bro.
You know what I
No,
mean? I
yeah,
love
man.
Asia. Like the energy there is so sick, man. I fucking love the Philippines, bro.
Dude,
I genuinely
visit
do.
sometime and then I don't know, bro. We'll
We'll
grab a
figure it
drink
out,
if you're
man.
still into
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
bro. We'll grab a coffee, whatever.
Yeah, man.
And take some photos of the Philippines, bro. There are hella like
Definitely will,
scenic
bro.
areas here.
Philippines is beautiful, man. I would love to go. Yeah.
I'll take you hiking, man. It's a new
That'd be
hobby I'm
sick,
getting
bro.
into, bro. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a hobby, but I just love tattoos as well. Like I got a couple
Okay.
right now. Got
Yeah.
one over
Oh,
there.
sick, bro.
I got two. Yeah. So
Sick, man. You can
I'm
get a
getting so much
tattoo in
more.
the
So
Philippines too, bro.
yeah, I
Yeah,
will, brother.
man.
I will. Yeah, man.
Sick,
Sick,
bro. But it
bro.
was super. It was super
Yeah.
chill connecting with you, Vic. And thank
Yeah,
you
me
so
too,
much for
man.
this conversation, brother.
I appreciate it, brother. Take care, man.